everybody. This is the second in a series of my tiffin recipes, and today I would like to show you a very simple recipe which can be made with leftover rice. I guess you must be thinking that I normally use leftover things because that's the best way to use it. When you serve it beautifully before your son or your daughter, they will always love it. After all, this particular recipe proves that this particular generation is the cheesy generation. I have used 1 cup of leftover rice, big cup of leftover rice. I will also add in some grated cheese. Now 1 big cup of grated cheese. This shows like how much of cheesy thing that you want inside with every crunch. So by the way, I am showing before you something that's called cheesy rice balls. I will also introduce some of grated paneer that you can homemade grated paneer. You can just take a cup of milk and use some vinegar. It will be, you'll have the grated cheese there. So this is 1 cup of, or you can give half a cup of cheese. And some almond powder, the secret element as I tell you. You can avoid it if you want. And I'll also put in some onions here, the green onions, spring onions that we call, and some pepper powder, and of course some more coriander leaves. These are things which are available at home itself. So what we'll try to do is that we'll try to mix in all these together and try to bind all of them together. Obviously we'll need a binding element, and the binding element here will be the eggs. We need 2 eggs for this purpose. Just put in the 2 eggs here, and as I always believe that your hands do wonders, so you'll actually have to mix in everything with a hand. It might be a little messy, so you might use gloves if you want, but we in Indian kitchen are used to using our hands to give that touch of love into our food. So here's how we'll do it. In between, I'll now have to add salt. Salt according to your desire. How much you feel should go in. Alright. I think we need some more salt here. Now, see, the more cheese that you put in, the better it will be. It will feel in the tongue of your child if he or she loves cheesy things. Now, what we need to, however, do now is that cover it up and let it be there in the refrigerator, lying there at least for 2 hours or so. In fact, this can be done before your child returns back home. And then you can fry it up. So now at present what I'll do is that I've shown you how to put all of them together, and then we will put it in the refrigerator. So I have mixed all the ingredients together, and I'll now put it back covered into the refrigerator for at least, as I said, at least for 2 hours. It will gather itself together, and then we will go on to the second phase of the whole making process of frying it deep and crunchy. This mixture has been lying in the refrigerator for the last 2 hours now. So let's see how it goes. Yes. So next thing we need to do is that make small balls out of this mixture there. We'll make around all the rice should be shaped into balls, so we get our cheesy rice balls. While we are making the rice balls, I've already put the karai on flame, so we'll put some refined oil so that we can shallow fry it. So with 1 cup of leftover rice, we have prepared these many number of rice balls. Now let's get going deep frying all the rice balls there. For that, first of all, we'll need an egg, which we just whisk it. And in other two plates, here I have used some cornflakes. Crunch, with a crunch there, we'll coat it with the cornflakes. And we'll also need some corn flour. So first of all, I'll dip it here, the ball, in corn flour. Then I dip it in the egg. And then I dip it here. I coat it with the cornflakes. And then I'll go and deep fry it. We'll repeat the process for all other rice balls. First the corn flour, then the egg, and then the corn flakes. So see, here we have a crunchy rice ball there. Take it out. We don't need much time. It's because everything is cooked here, right? So we'll repeat the process with the next rice ball. You can have 2 or 3 together also. So we'll have 2 rice balls now together. Right? But it's very necessary that you try to do it on low flame so that it's cooked till in the center. Keep turning it, otherwise because of the cornflakes it will get burnt very soon. So while we are frying up, we can as well prepare the other rice balls and keep them ready so that we can immediately fry them. It doesn't take much time, so you need to be prepared and keep the flame on low. This is typically a Japanese food, but we've just tried to modify it according to the way we like it. More crunchy. Normally they had, I guess they are steamed. Rice balls are steamed. But just because we are talking about a tiffin style or something that we give to our kids when they come back from the schools, we try to make it something more interesting. I guess when you're talking about steamed rice balls, they will be as good too. We have the last to go and we are done with it. I remember the first time I made this was when my child had joined the new school and there was a field trip. So I had made these and he had carried them to school, and I guess it was one of the main reasons why he made so many friends in school. Okay. So we have been frying all these beautifully cheesy rice balls and we are doing the last lot here. So I've kept it on low flame as far as possible because I wanted the heat to go on to the center of the rice ball so that the cheese can melt inside, and then when we have a bite, they really have those wonderful cheesy strings coming into the mouth. So we are done with. Here we have that wonderfully gooey sort of a cheesy rice balls here before you. So simple to make and so delicately beautiful and tasty to eat. And you can serve it with your choicest sauces. And here I have used mayonnaise because my son loves mayonnaise. So this is his snack time. I hope you like it, and if you like it, do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.